So this golf fitness 5 and 5 is all about the anterior core. Okay, a lot of emphasis for golf training is about the posterior chain, training the glutes, the back. But we mustn't forget anterior core, okay, the core down the front side of the body. So this golf fitness 5 and 5, giving you 5 exercises to work the anterior core. Here we go. So the first exercise is going to be an ab roll out. I'm going to show you with a Swiss ball, barbell and a plank variation. So tall kneeling position to begin with. Hands out onto the ball, you're going to roll out and then come straight back up, okay, making sure that we keep good posture throughout and we don't push your bum backwards or arch too much, okay, from your lower back. The further you go out, the harder it gets, so you might start off just going out to about here, okay, and then come back up, and then progressing all the way out till your nose touches the ball and then back up, okay, so here's a couple of repetitions. Again, making sure we keep good posture throughout, especially on the way back up, we don't stick your bum out and then lose half the benefit of the exercise. Variation with the barbell will look pretty similar. So, you can do this with an ab wheel or anything else you have. So, kneeling position to begin with. This time, my hips will be bent slightly. Out as far as you can. And then pulling back in to come straight back up. So that's the ab roll out. If you don't have any equipment or you're doing this at home, you can do a plank walkout. Okay, similar sort of concept. This time from your hands, okay, from the plank position, then you can walk out. Again, the further you go, the harder it gets. And then walk it back in. And again, aiming not to pike up into the air or let your hips sag throughout the exercise. So next up is leg raises. So I'm going to show you from the ground. So laying down, you can hold on to a dumbbell or something above your head, just to hold in place from here. And then all it is legs up to about vertical, down, just above the floor and back up, okay. If this is too difficult, you can try one at a time, okay, which is slightly easier progression. If it's still too difficult, you can do kind of like a dead bug type exercise with your knees bent and slowly lowering one leg down. And the idea really is to make sure that your back doesn't move excessively away from the mat, from the ground. You don't want to be pushing your back firmly into the ground. You want to make sure that wherever it is to start off with, okay, we're going to keep the back in the same position, okay, and the abdominals will brace. You don't need to necessarily focus on bracing them as high as you can during this exercise. That they should work on their own. So leg raises, both leg raises or one leg raise at a time for an easier progression or easier further still. Will be a dead bug type variation that I've just shown you from there. Try not to put your hands on the ground and put them under your bum and use your hands rather than your core. Next exercise is the V-sit. So, sitting on the floor, knees bent, feet together. You're going to lean back again until you start to feel your abdominals bracing to hold yourself up, stop yourself falling down. Okay, you can either have your hands out in front, across the chest, or just onto your stomach. Okay, try not to put them on the ground at this point. Should be able to hold this position, or it might just be here for some people. Might be a little bit lower down for others. Slightly higher variation would be to add the feet into the air as well. Okay, and hold this position, making sure we've got nice back posture. Okay, we're not hunched over at all. So shoulders back. The next progression would be a V-sit crunch. So you can now bring your knees in towards the chest and then straighten your legs out. So we're in the same position, okay, from here, and then we're going to straighten the legs out and then bring the knees in. Okay, if you need to, if you want to have a go at this progression, you can put your hands on the ground to make it a little bit easier to begin with. But again, making sure we keep nice straight back posture throughout. So the next exercise is a plank. So most of you probably have heard of a plank. So from the elbows, from your forearms, okay, and your toes. So keep a nice straight line throughout the whole body. So from my shoulders to my ankles, nice straight line. Okay, and you can progress this. You can do all sorts of plank variations. Simple plank is a very good place to start. We can add a little bit of weight, so I'm going to add this 10 kilogram plate just onto the top of my bum and my lower back. Okay, and then plank from here. Again, keeping a nice straight line throughout the whole body and holding this position. So the next exercise is going to be a mountain climber, a normal mountain climber from the floor. Also show you variation, slight progression from using the TRX. And if you have a TRX, I'll show you a jackknife from Swiss ball. So normal mountain climber is from a long lever top push-up position. Okay, and then knee up towards the chest and then back down. Okay, and keeping nice back posture throughout, and not again piking up, round in, contracting our shoulders, or keep dropping your hips down, or whatever else you might see. So good back posture throughout. Normal mountain climber. So the TRX is a slight progression. So let's make sure we're here. So then one knee in, back down, other side, back down. Okay, you can do all sorts of different variations of these two. And then if you don't have a TRX but you have a Swiss ball, then you can do some type of jackknife. So feet onto the Swiss ball, and all I'm going to do, so start with the shins, ankles on the Swiss ball, and then tuck the knees in, and then straight back out, shoot the legs back out. Again, keeping nice straight back posture throughout. So mountain climber, variation, progression from the TRX, and then an option of jackknives from the Swiss ball. And as a bonus one, bonus exercise for anterior core, do some type of leg raises. So if you've got a bar where you can hang from in the gym or at home, and then we can get some hanging leg raises. Okay, so hanging from your arms. Okay, then feet up to about hip height, then back down under nice and controlled. Okay, not swinging at all. So leg raises, you can do all sorts of different variations too. These are a progression from the other ones that I've shown you. So these are a little bit harder, but give the others a go and see if you can progress on to some leg raises, hanging leg raises.